Let me tell you a personal story. It was a chapter in my life where everything was good. I had a great relationship, I was happy with my job, and there was Diabolo, my best friend. In all respects, it was a good life. Years had gone by like this when suddenly I started to feel different. It was like an inner discontentment, and that was strange. And I remember telling me, "Come on, Anna, everything is fine. What's going on with yourself?" But I couldn't find out what it was until this one evening happened. I was all alone at home, sitting at the table and thinking about my childhood and teenage times. Thinking about how my dad always called me Indianertochter, which means the daughter of an Indian. And I remember how one day I was a teenager, I painted my face with a burned wooden stick and it left black coal traces, and I loved it. It felt me. And now, years later, I'm sitting at the table and I thought, I want to do this again. I put on some good music and then I sat in front of the mirror and I started to paint my face. But that was just the beginning. I felt like the luckiest person alive. I realized that evening that I wasn't expressing myself as I used to do it. And this shocked me, because not to express yourself means to hide. I have neglected my real inner being. Was I true to myself? Was I living the life I really wanted? That evening, I started to ask myself some fundamental questions. Now listen carefully. Am I sincere to myself, or is there anything that needs to be said? What if I continue living the life I'm living right now? What am I afraid of, and why? Is there anything missing in my life? And what are the most important values, and are they integrated into my life? We all look different from the outside, but we live in a time era where we are trying to imitate others too much. It's good to have inspirations. It's good that I wanted to be able to dance like Michael Jackson when I was a kid. It was good that I wanted to fly to the moon as Armstrong did. And it's good that I wanted to write as good as Hemingway did. But you still always have to be true to yourself, which means to find your individual forces, to find your inner voice, never to stop to explore who you are. Maybe we all experience chapters in our lives where we can't express ourselves all the way out, but we shouldn't stay trapped in there. You should, no matter the circumstances, take yourself as who you are. But if you have this inner urge to express yourself, don't hesitate to start the journey. Imagine that this is your contribution to this world, to share your own energy. Decide to find out who you are and embrace yourself. It's worth it.